For centuries, the study of the Giza Plateau has remained at the surface level. We focus on the massive pyramids that reach toward the sky, assuming the most important history happened in the light. But the ancient builders were equally preoccupied with the deep earth, carving highly complex, multi-level structures directly into the plateau's bedrock. Hidden along the stone causeway of the Khafre Pyramid is a massive subterranean void. This map shows a hidden drop-off point where the solid earth gives way to an artificial vertical plunge. To truly understand how these people envisioned the afterlife, we have to look past the monuments in the sky and look directly down into the stone itself. This is the Osiris shaft, a vertical rectangular chasm plunging over 100 feet straight down into the solid stone of the plateau. Ancient stonemasons hand-carved every inch of this multi-level labyrinth out of the dense limestone, following a strict architectural plan. Today, the bottom of the shaft is entirely submerged. Reaching the lowest levels requires archaeologists to use specialized scuba gear to navigate the pitch-black, flooded environment. This combination of extreme depth and modern flooded hazards reveals a level of planning and engineering that remains difficult to explain with the tools available at the time. Lowering yourself into the first layer of the shaft brings an immediate drop in temperature and the total disappearance of natural light. To create this space, workers had to chisel out thousands of tons of solid bedrock and haul the rubble 100 feet upward using only manual labor. The second level is even more claustrophobic. The lack of ventilation would have made it nearly impossible to breathe, forcing the ancient diggers to work in short, oxygen-deprived bursts. This level contains complete burial chambers with peaked ceilings and stone sarcophagi. To any intruder, these rooms appeared to be the end of the tomb, but they were actually decoys meant to hide the deeper shaft below. The sheer effort required for these upper levels was merely a precursor to the engineering puzzle resting at the very bottom. The third and lowest level of the labyrinth is entirely consumed by groundwater, which has risen steadily over the last few thousand years. This creates an environment of total sensory deprivation. Scuba divers enter a massive, waterlogged cavern where the walls are obscured by pitch-black silt. Modern excavation replaces standard tools with diving gear. Flashlight beams cut through the murky water, revealing hand-carved stone walls submerged for centuries. This flooded environment effectively shielded the tomb's true prize from grave robbers, leaving its contents undisturbed in the dark. Deep within the underwater muck sits the ultimate discovery, a massive, perfectly carved stone sarcophagus. It is carved from solid basalt, a material exponentially denser and harder to work than the surrounding limestone bedrock. This diagram shows the scale of the object. It weighs several tons and is nearly as wide as the shaft itself, making its presence a physical anomaly. Lowering this box down a vertical corridor requires extreme precision. As shown, the clearance is millimeter tight. Successfully positioning a stone this heavy into such a constrained space suggests the use of advanced friction control methods and precise calculations. The logistical difficulty was driven by a specific spiritual goal. The tomb was designed as a physical tribute to the god of the dead, Osiris. Osiris ruled over the underworld. In Egyptian theology, the further you descended into the earth, the closer you came to his domain. Each level of the shaft acted as a physical map of the afterlife, designed to guide the soul through a literal descent into the depths.
The Osiris shaft was an architectural machine intended to transport the deceased into the actual realm of the god they worshipped. The public monuments of Giza are built for the sky and the sun, visible to everyone for miles around. But the Osiris shaft was a private tribute, a secret engineering feat hidden away from the world in the darkness of the earth. The mastery of the ancient Egyptians is visible in the pyramids reaching toward the clouds, but it is equally present in the dangerous, impossible depths they conquered underground.